community loves you. So thank you very much for that. All right. With that being said, let me share my screen. Lots and lots and lots of new hearts. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me share my screen. I've logged into my my demo account. Let me see what I'm doing here. I've logged into my demo account. I'm assuming my demo account. Yeah, actually, I'm not assuming. My demo account works exactly the same way as my free, as my my paid account. So, folks, on your dashboard, whether you're on your co-op free dashboard, whether you're on your co-op 20 dashboard, whether you're on your co-op 280 dashboard or 28 dashboard, whatever dashboard you're on, you can see the co-op 20 dashboard. When you see that, simply click on it. And you see, because I'm in my demo account, I haven't paid my $20 yet. So I've got, and let me just go back over here for a minute, just before I click on that. At this moment, there's only one way to pay for your co-op 20, and that is if you have funds in your co-op wallet. And I'm going to my demo wallet over here. Where is the co-op wallet? So I'm going to my demo wallet over here. And as you can see, I've got enough money. So as a matter of fact, I got enough money in there to activate 52. I got enough money to activate 149 people with what's on my what's in my demo account. But right now I'm going to activate one, and guess who it's going to be? First person I'm going to activate is me. I'm going to close my door. Got helicopters flying by and planes flying by, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it was a distraction to me. And that's what happens when you live in the clouds. But anyways, if you haven't paid for yourself yet, you'll see this here, pay for myself to lock in your co-op 28. So the first person obviously you want to pay for is yourself. So I'm going to pay for myself now. You are choosing. Yes, I am. What? Maybe I am paid for. Let me put this in here, because this is not the, all right, let me try this. All right. So because it is, let me try a different one. Pay for a teammate. Okay. So now I'm just paying for a teammate right now. It says who I'm going to be paying for. So I'm paying for it. All right. It's not working. You know what? I'm going to do something different.
I think it did work. You just clicked it twice.
It says error wallet. It's not doing it because there's the, like, you shouldn't get this error message. So obviously in my demo account, it's not working the way that it should be working, but you just need to click on that. When you pay for yourself, you click here, close that. When you want to pay for a teammate, you put their registration key in there. And when you put their registration key in there, let's say that I personally invited Marina. When I put her key in there, boom, it activates Marina. But now let's say that Marina wants me to activate someone for her friend of hers, a teammate of hers. If she gives me that teammate's registration key and I use it, it'll activate that teammate under Marina. So whoever that registration key is attached to, that's who it's activating for, regardless of the dashboard that you're using to register that teammate. And the co-op, the co-op 20 dashboard won't be available until, I believe, Tuesday. If it can be available before Tuesday, we'll make it available before Tuesday. But there's a lot of work that has to be done to make everything coordinate, because the co-op ecosystem, it's a big ecosystem. It's not just one simple website. It is big. So it's going to take a minute to make sure that the dashboard is working correctly and everything is coordinating properly. So what you're doing right now is you are registering and locking in your position. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why do I want to lock in my position? Why don't I just wait until, Tuesday until it's ready? Well, here's why. Because you may miss out on a whole bunch of activity that's happening below you. And I want to make sure that we are perfectly clear in what I mean by that. So obviously you can see who your first generation is, who your personals are, right? You can see who your personals are. So if you log in and you see that none of your personals have upgraded to Co-op 20 yet, that doesn't mean that the teams below you haven't upgraded yet. So just because your primary team hasn't upgraded yet, if you've got 100 people, 1,000 people, and some people have over 20,000 people below them in their downline already, you don't know it yet, but you do. Some people have over 20,000 people in their downline already because it's the co-op B, co-op crowd. It's all coming from one big cooperative, right? And there's 200,000 people that are in that co-op cooperative. And if somebody is part of your team and they're on your third level, if you are already in, then that person is going to become one of the people that is helping to grow your cooperative, and you're going to get paid, right? So you want to register and lock in your cooperative as quickly as possible so you don't get leapfrogged. Because when we make the dashboard live, it's at that point that the positions get locked in. We do a compression, and then it's the first person to click the button takes up the first position in their genealogy. And if their teammate's not in, their teammate's not in. There's nothing you can do about that at that particular point in time. So you want to lock in as fast as possible. Folks, it's $20, 3 friends in your first 28 days, and you're free forever. So $20, get yourself locked in. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. I'm going to share my screen in a moment. Is there anything you want to add to that, Marina, before I keep going?
No, sorry, I was just busy responding to a few people. I think a lot of people are just a bit uncertain, because if you log in, okay, and I've been doing this since just after midnight last night, for my time anyway, and it's really, really simple. If you have, for example, you've been in the elite program and you're wanting now to join the Coop20 as well, go for it. I'm definitely doing that. But if you have not really got a team following you in the elite, then turn off your auto renewal for now. If you have a balance in your wallet, activate or lock your position in on Coop20. It will then take the funds out of your wallet. But if you've got just $38 or $38.50 or 60 cents, I should say, in your wallet, you can then still renew your Coop Elite, and you can lock your position in on Coop20, because you only need $28 for your renewal on Coop Elite, and $20 to lock your position in. And if you're wanting to, and that's what I'm suggesting to a lot of people, if you have got the funds and you're wanting to help your team get in quicker, you can fund your account with $200, $300, $400, $500, pay the one-time processing fee of about $29, and then you can renew your team members just like David showed. It's really, really simple, and get the money from them. There are ways to overcome every single person going through and paying $30. You know, where you can skin a cat many ways. So I've found a solution. David's helping.
You're not going to skin that cat of yours, are you?
No, definitely not. So yes, you know, I just find it so easy, and I'm really excited. I know that this is going to take a bit of time to get everything in order, but the fact that
everything's in order. So everything's in order. It's going to take some time once again for people to understand, because every time I launch a system, it's so revolutionary and so different from everything else. It just blows people's minds. They're staring at the screen and they say, David said that this is going to happen. And they start scratching their head because they don't get it. And by the way, there's going to be some head scratching going on in about 15 minutes from now when I get to the bottom portion of the presentation that I'm going to show you. Because what you saw on Tuesday was like a teaser, right? Because I can't tell you everything in one day. And even today, I'm not going to tell you everything. But what I'm going to tell you today is an advancement from what I was telling you on Tuesday. And I can guarantee you're going to be scratching your head, and your jaw's going to drop to the ground. You're going to say, What did David just say? So yeah, absolutely.
But
This
one
is how
more
you turn off
important-
your auto renew in Co-op B. Once you paid your $20, turn it back on, right? Because you don't want to be missing out. Listen, Co-op B is the most rewarding business on the entire planet. As a matter of fact, it's the most rewarding business in the entire universe. You just don't understand it yet. So make sure that once you turn off so that you can activate your Co-op 20, make sure to turn your Co-op Elite back on to auto renew, because you're going to make money in your Co-op 20, which will automatically allow you to renew your position in Co-op 28. And you don't want to miss that position because, folks, anyways, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say
Can
next.
I just say something on that point? And you know what makes this business so wonderful is that we know if you have been in Co-op Elite or Co-op Mogul, you know the system is working. If you've got a team there, you know you're getting paid every day whenever a new member joins. You know the system works. This is the same man behind it. The system is going to work, and we've got proof that we've been paid. I've got proof that I've withdrawn. I mean, I'm happy to, I know that that's why I'm so excited, is because I've been getting paid in both Mogul and Elite. And now I know for a fact, everyone that I'm bringing into COP20, most of my team is following me. And obviously it just makes more sense to follow you in COP20. And then if they want to leave it there and let that business grow, it's fine. You know, you're going to get paid because the system works. And David is a man of his word when it comes to that. I have yet to hear of someone saying, I've signed someone up and I never got my commission. You will. It will first show up
every
on your
time.
dashboard. It will show up on your dashboard first, and at midnight Eastern time, between midnight and 1 o'clock, it will then be transferred into your wallet. So whatever you do today, tomorrow you get paid, and the money's there available for you to withdraw. Thanks.
I'm going to share something else with you right now, Marina, because which you're going to find interesting, and you can actually see, is yesterday was the first day that we had the Co-op 20 presentation. Yesterday, we had twice as many people as we have today.
Tuesday,
yeah. We had twice as many people on Tuesday as we have today. You know why? Because people didn't understand what we're saying. Because we said, come back with friends, and many of you came back with friends, but we had twice as many people on Tuesday as we had today. It's because they didn't understand. Today, you're going to see something else that's going to help you to understand. And like I said, by this time next Thursday, by this time next week, which is Thursday, 7 days from now, light bulbs are going to be going off in every corner of the globe with Co-op 20, and people are going to be joining faster than you can say, they'll be in, right? So do not sit back and waste not even 1 second trying to figure it out and trying to understand whether or not Co-op 20 is for you or not. I'm telling you right now, it is. Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to listen to people with small minds and even smaller bank accounts, because there are people with small minds and small bank accounts that are saying things right now, and there's a reason why they have small bank accounts. So follow your heart, listen to your instincts, and do the right thing. Get your business going, get your life going, show your teammates that you are the leader that they want to follow. Be Marina. And with that, let's run it. All right, here we go. So folks, listen, man, listen. Pay close attention, all right? Pay close attention to what you're about to see here. And it's not until the last 4 or 5 slides that you're going to look and you're going to say, oh my goodness, because it's literally jaw-dropping and it's literally going to freak you right out. So Co-op 20, now for something completely different. And folks, listen, Every system that I've ever come out with has been different than anybody else on the entire planet has ever done. And people have tried to mimic my systems for 22 years. The first system that I put out, which was a simple 2x2, 22 years ago, there's been thousands and thousands and thousands of 2x2s that have come out since I put out that that first 2x2 in 2021. Was it the first 2x2 to ever be created? No. But what I did was completely different. And 22 years later, nobody has been able to figure out how I make my co-op, my 2x2 work the way it does. In 21 years, no one has been able to figure it out yet. No one's been able to figure out any of the systems. And when I say that it's something that is completely different, folks, it is something that is completely different. Watch this. Now, just before we get into something different, so next week when we start doing our regular webinars, you know, I won't have to give you some of the important facts and some of the news that I'm going to give you here today, because we will have already passed that particular threshold. But for today, I've got to tell you all the things that you need to know to help you to get that perfect and complete understanding of what's going on. So here we go. So important information. Coop20 is a $20 membership subscription that is paid every 28 days. When you join and you pay your subscription, you are going to receive live monthly mentoring from some of the greatest mentors, some of the greatest business minds on the planet. You're going to get live monthly mentorship, and you're going to get AI services. Those services won't begin right away because we're in pre-launch right now. Launch date is on October 15th. But in the meantime, you want to get yourself locked in. You want to build your team. Coop20, it has a 100% payout. 100% payout. I am no different than you. Marina is no different than you. If you work harder than me, guess what? You're going to make more money than me because we are equal. Today, what you're going to see is the world's first 3x6 re-entry, follow me cooperative. And it's going to blow your mind. When you personally register 3 or more, your business is free and you are in profit. You become qualified to receive the maximum amount by completing 2 steps. Register your 3 and have your 3 do the same. So when you have 3 who have 3, that qualifies you to receive maximum royalties on everything that happens in your Coop20 team. And folks, it's you want to get there as quickly as possible. And think about it. 3 who have 3, you're qualified. There's no other qualification. There's nothing more for you to do. So 3 who have 3. The services already talked about that. And by the way, folks, listen, when you hear me talk about these extraordinary results that you're going to see here on the screen, they aren't bullshit. These are real results that you're going to receive, and you get to prove it free. So instead of saying, oh, I don't believe it, and then running away, say, I don't quite understand it yet, but I'm going to try the free system and see what happens. You see, these numbers that we're showing you here, you get to prove it to yourself for free. We don't even ask you for a credit card. We ask you for nothing. We're here to show you and to prove to you that our businesses do exactly what we say they will do. In 22 years, everything that I have ever put on any website of mine, any numbers, no matter how outrageous you may think they are, have all worked exactly the way I say they do. So these numbers that you're going to see, folks, believe them or not. So believe them and get busy with it as quickly as possible. And if you don't quite believe them, if you don't quite understand it, use the free system. Don't let this opportunity pass you by, because The co-op systems that we've got going on here, they are going to lead you to a financial life that there's nothing else on the planet that can do. A lottery can't lead you to the rewards that you're going to get with co-op, with our co-op ecosystem. Stealing banks, which the only thing that's going to get you is jail. There's nothing legal or illegal that is going to reward you to the same degree that co-op business can. Folks, that our co-op systems can, beginning with Coop20. So what you have right now is better than a lottery. Register now and lock in your position. We talked about it. You want to immediately lock in your position. You can register from your Co-op-B dashboard. You by the end of today, from what I understand, right now you've got to pay using your funds in your co-op wallet. So if you don't have funds in your co-op wallet, either have one of your friends do a member-to-member transfer for you, or go to co-op wallet, click on the button that says add funds. I highly recommend that you add more than just $20, because when you add $20, it's going to cost $30 to get you to pay for the cryptocurrency. That's not a fee that we have any control over. That's third-party fees. And if it's less than $30, those fees are going to land in your dashboard. So if you're doing that, get $100 worth of tokens, pay it forward for 3 people, and then you can use those other tokens to renew you for months 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So don't just buy one token, because it's very costly to just buy one token. So by the way, just in case you're not 100% aware of this, if you got 100 people in your co-op genealogy right now, they are still part of your team. You're still part of the hierarchy that's in Co-op-B. You're still part of the hierarchy that's in Co-op Crowd. It's all one big cooperative, and they all talk to one another. So you've still got your team intact. So if you had already started building your team in Co-op Crowd or Co-op-B, and you're still building your teams in Co-op Crowd and Co-op-B, your teams are still intact. And they can easily just push the button from their dashboard, say, yes, I want to get into Coop20, and boom, they are immediately part of your team. Payouts begin on August 22nd or before. You see, I can't start the payouts until we've got the cooperatives filled. And we can't start filling the cooperatives until my programmers do a couple of things that they need to do. It's still going to follow the genealogy that's in your dashboard right now, so fear not. And in case you're wondering, if there's anything nefarious going on, the answer is no, because we have full transparency. You're going to look in your Co-op-B dashboard or your Co-op Crowd dashboard, and when you register, you're going to be able to when the Co-op20 dashboard is available, you're going to see that all the people that registered are all registered in the right place, and they are still a part of your team if you got in before them. Once the 20th or before happens, and that's why you want to get yourself registered as quickly as possible, because if my programmers tell me tomorrow that the Coop20 dashboard is ready, they've done their testing and it's ready to go live, I'm making it live tomorrow, because I want you to start getting paid as soon as possible. And I can't start paying you until we make that dashboard go live. So I want you to get your money as quickly as possible. So don't be sitting there thinking, okay, well, we've got until we've got until August 22nd to get locked in, because we might make it live at any second. The same way that Marina was sitting there pushing that button, you want to be doing the same thing. Get in as quickly as possible, because once we lock in that cooperative, we're going to compress everybody out that hasn't paid yet, and then it's first come, first serve. So get locked in as quickly as possible. Once we do the compression, you're going to have daily withdrawals. And what does that mean? Here's what it means. It means that if you made $100 today, you can take out $100. If you made $100,000 today, you can take out $100,000. You have access to 100% of your money, save and accept what is locked in to automatically renew you, right? And the bottom line is you have 100% of all your money. If you turn off the auto renew like I just showed you and you don't turn it back on, well, shame on you. That's your fault. Then you can take out all your money. But if you want to continue to keep getting that pop income, the predictable, ongoing passive income, and you want to get it every second of every day, don't turn off your auto renew. And as we already showed, you can register from your co-op B dashboard. What should you do right now? This is important, guys. And I sent Tuesday's info PDF out. I'm going to make sure that you guys have access to this PDF as well, so that you can look at it, learn it, understand it. So what should you do right now? You want to pay for your co-ops, your $20 subscription immediately. You want to start registering your teammates. And by the way, folks, listen, you can go outside and go to as many people as you want. But you see, the people that registered with you in Co-op B or in Co-op Crowd, they did so because they trusted you. So go to those people first. Don't get upset with them because they allowed their Co-op B membership to lapse. There's only one reason that people allowed their Co-op B membership to lapse. It wasn't because Co-op B doesn't work. It was because they didn't understand it. And when people don't understand something, it's very difficult to get your mind and your body to say, okay, I'm going to take action, right? So go back to those people first. They cared about you then. They care about you now. Show them that you're the real leader. After you've got your current Co-op B team in, then start going out to everybody. Listen, don't wait until that subscription, until the Co-op 20 dashboard is live. If you've got somebody that you're talking to right now, by the way, I did 17 people yesterday. 17 people who I hadn't heard from for a little while sent me messages telling me Co-op 20 looks interesting. I got them all to register in Co-op B right now because we don't have a Co-op 20 website yet. So I got them all to register in Co-op B, and they were able to upgrade from Co-op B and get themselves locked in the Co-op 20. So don't wait. Start talking to the world right now. If you know 10 people, talk to all 10 people. If you know 10,000 people, talk to all 10,000 people right now. And you see, I've seen previously where somebody has registered 1,000 people into my businesses all by themselves, but they didn't have a single person duplicate. So what that meant is they got paid once, right? Because no one's duplicating. It's very important that you and your team understand what you need to do. Number one, you need to get 3 or more personals yourself, because that makes your Co-op 20 free and allows you to automatically renew. You want to get your teammates to get 3 or more because that qualifies you. So do that as quickly as possible. And I'm going to say something else. Don't make this mistake. Don't give people away. If I call up Marina and Marina says, yeah, it sounds great, but I don't know 3 people. If I tell her I'm going to give her 3 people, I've handicapped Marina. She's never going to find her 3 people, even though she has more than 3 people. And I have taken millions of dollars out of my pocket. Don't give anybody away. And if somebody says, hey, listen, I don't know if I know 3 people, we're going to be around for a long time. When they're ready to say, yes, I want to be a driver and not a passenger in Co-op 20, bring them in, not before. Attend all webinars. Listen, as I said, we had twice as many people on the first webinar on Tuesday as we have today. People don't understand. These webinars are your sales tool to help people understand what is happening. So make sure that you attend every webinar. Make sure you bring a guest with you to every webinar, because that is how you're going to best build your business. And you saw the link back there that says pay it forward. So right now you're using that activate button, but next week you're going to want to use the pay it forward button. Check this out, folks. If you want to supersize your team, use the pay it forward feature. You see, buy 3 or more tokens and pay it forward. Think about this. If I go to Marina and I say, hey, Marina, I found this great business op and I want you to join and I want you to pay $20 because we're both going to make a lot of money. She's going to say, okay, yeah, that sounds great. Let me think about it. Or she's going to say, yeah, that sounds great. All right, I'm in. Right? But think about this. If I say to Marina, listen, I found this great business. It's $20. It's called Co-op20. And I know how great this is. They have a pay it forward button. Marina, I'm going to pay it forward for you. And I only want you to do one thing. Pay it forward to your 3 friends. Marina's going to say yes, right? So now instead of asking Marina to do something for you, you're telling Marina you're going to do something for her before she has to do something for herself. You see, it's way easier to say, I'm going to pay it forward for 3 of my friends, including you. Are you willing to do the same? It's way easier to say that than to say, hey, listen, join me in this $20 business. Now, not only is it way easier to say that, we all know 3 friends, right? So call your 3 friends that you want to pay it forward to before paying it forward. Get their commitment that they say yes. Right? Do it today, not tomorrow. Do it today and every day. Because when you do this $9,000 in 9 days, folks, boom, it becomes a reality. So use the pay it forward. And in Co-op20, when you invite 3 or more in your first 28 days, you never have to reach into your pocket again. Now, here's all you need to do. You got 2 steps. We've already talked about them multiple times. Register your Co-op20 for a one-time out-of-pocket $20. In step 2, invite 3 or more to register with you in Co-op20 who will do the same. It's that easy, folks. It's not any more difficult than what you see on that page right there. It's not any more difficult. There's no small print. We aren't all of a sudden next week going to say, well, we forgot to tell you. No, that's not going to happen. What you see is what you need to do one time. Then what? This is the part I love the most. Then what? Then you get to start having fun. You get to start enjoying your life. You get to stop going to bed stressed, waking up in the morning stressed. You get to start knowing that your monthly expenses are paid. You get to start getting out of debt. You get to start living your life. You get to start getting your children the things that you want to get your children. You get to start getting your wife or your husband what you want to get them. You get to start doing everything that you've ever wanted to do. You want to take a vacation today, take a vacation. You want to buy a new car, buy a new car. That's what you get to do by completing these 2 steps. And obviously you can't buy a house by tomorrow, but let me tell you something. Almost any house that you want, you complete these 2 steps today, have your teammates complete these 2 steps today, within the next 112 days, you'll be able to buy any house on the planet that you want that is under $10 million. So folks, this is a real deal. You only have to complete those 2 steps one time. Get your teammates to do the same. Now, here's how it works. You get paid 3 different ways. So when I invite Marina to join me, I immediately get 25% for inviting Marina to join me. That's 25% out of that $20. So I get $5. When I get Marina to join, if she lands on my first level, I get another $3 because there's 50% in the cooperative. That helps 10 different people. 10 different businesses are getting help. And if Marina lands on my first level, I get another 15%. Now check this out, folks. Let's do some quick calculations because this part's going to blow your mind. You see, every time you invite somebody, you're going to get 40% on that first level. 40% of that $20 which is $8, is going directly to you. But it gets better. You see, it gets way better. You see that 40%? You don't get it once as some fast start bonus. You get it every 28 days that they renew. So you're going to get 40% today. You're going to get 40% in 28 days. You're going to get 40% in 56 days. You see, you get it every time they renew. Now, just think about this for a moment, all right? Just think about this for a moment. It's $20. $20 to register a person in Co-op B. Let's say that over the course of the year, you invite 3 people a day, and you've invited 1,000 people personally to Co-op B. You know, you're starting off the year, forget about what everybody else does. This is not even including what your team does. You know, you're starting off the year with an $80,000 income. Tell me where, anywhere on earth, you can sell something to somebody for $20 and get a 40% commission in perpetuity, meaning forever. There isn't anywhere. Now, you also get these bonuses, which is the other 25%, which adds up to 100%. You think you get paid well with the 25% for registering somebody, and with the 15 to 5% for in your cooperative? Let me tell you, folks, these bonuses make what you receive in all the other methods minuscule in comparison. That is why you want to get yourself qualified with 3 who have 3 as quickly as possible. Now, folks, now listen, all right? Listen. You got to really pay close attention to what I'm about to show you now. Pay very close attention, because it is literally going to blow your mind. All right. Day one, and I'm going day by day here because I want to show you how to get to $9,000 in your first 9 days. And by the way, when I show you how to get to $9,000 in your first 9 days, listen to me right now. That's the beginning of your income. It doesn't stop there. It's the beginning of your income. And by the way, these same numbers that I'm going to show you, if everybody invites 3 people in 3 days, then it's going to take 27 days. If everybody invites 3 people in your first 28 days, then it's going to take six months. But you're going to get here eventually, right? So I'm just showing you what can happen after 9 days. I purposely stopped at 9 days, but your income doesn't stop. It keeps going. It keeps growing. Now watch this. So now on day 1, you got $24. Now you passed 2 milestones. Your subscription is covered and your business is in profit. Imagine in day 1, your subscription is covered and you're in profit. And if you use the pay it forward method, you're already now in profit and your business is on autopilot. So if you use the pay it forward feature, boom, it happens much faster and you're going to supersize your returns. On day 2, your 3 get their 3. Now you're passing another milestone. You got $33, big deal. But now you're qualified to receive bonuses. All right, let's keep going. Day 3, you're at $88. Remember, you only took $20 out of your pocket. Day 4, you're now at $193. There are countries on this planet. I'm not going to name the countries because they have so many beautiful people, but their incomes are different than ours. But there are countries on this planet where people earn less than $200. And here you're getting that within 4 days. Day 5, you're at $534. Day 6, now you're at $2,283. This is going to cover the monthly expenses after 6 days. This is going to cover the monthly expenses of 95% of the global population. Now, let me back up for a minute, right? Let me back up for a minute. You see, you worked on day 1. You didn't work on day 2. You didn't work on day 3. You didn't work on day 4. You didn't work on day 5. You didn't work on day 6, but you keep making money. you keep having money coming into your pocket. All right. Now I'm going to show you something completely different. You see, you now have a full matrix, a full cooperative, and you have 192 people. You're now receiving a royalty for 192 people. But what are you saying to yourself? You're saying, but David, I know more people. David, I want to make more money. David, $9,000, it's not enough. I want more. So you're going to get more. You see, your cooperative is full. We start a brand new cooperative for you, a brand new cooperative for you. You now start another cooperative, and the same 3 people that you originally invited follow you into this cooperative. Those same 3 people. Your 3 people from right here, if everyone's doing the same thing, they end up right here. They're following you. You get to make more money. You didn't do any more work because you didn't invite these 3 people all over again. The system recognized that your cooperative is full. The system says you need to have more money to live your life the way you want. So the system, our autonomics, our artificial intelligence does something no other system on the planet in the history of mankind has ever done. We open up another brand new 3x6 cooperative so you can now double your income. So now on day 7, you're at $3,100. On day 8, you're at $5,200. On day 9, you're now at $9,000 in 9 days. But guess what? Your income keeps growing because on day 10, those 81 people rejoin you. On day 11, those 243 people rejoin you. On day 12, those 729 people rejoin you. So now, instead of just simply receiving an income and a royalty from 1,092 people, you're now receiving a royalty from 2,184 people. You see, now you've doubled your income. Your income is doubled. But guess what? You see, it's going to fill up again. And when it does, look, you can be receiving the exact same amount of money from cooperative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as your business keeps continuing to grow, as you keep inviting more and more people, you're going to have more and more cooperatives. And here's the beauty about this. You see, each one of these cooperatives, once they're filled, they're going to automatically renew every 28 days. So now instead of getting $9,000, now you're getting $54,000. And as it continues to grow, you're going to keep getting more and more money. You see, this truly is an unlimited income model. Folks, I got to do it again. You see, every time one of your cooperatives fills, you open another one. And check this out. Check this out. All right. Let's say that you only know 3 people, but you invited Marina. Marina's a studette. She knows thousands of people. And you invited me. I'm a stud. I know thousands of people. And you invited Greg. Greg is a stud. He knows thousands of people. Your personal cooperative might only be here. But you see, every time one of your teammates cycles, they come right back in, taking the first open position. So you don't have to wait for your cooperative to fill up. If your teammates are working faster than you, you're going to make more money. They're going to make more money. The people above you are going to make more money. Folks, this is the most insane money-making machine you will ever see in your entire life, because you can't do anything to stop that juggernaut of cash rolling in once you've completed those 2 steps. Folks, this truly is an unlimited opportunity for you to change your life. It is an unlimited opportunity for you to change the life of the people that you care about. Folks, this truly is, for the very first time in history, a marketing plan that truly has an unlimited potential. And let me tell you something else.